Hi, good morning students. Welcome back to our mathematics class. So in the last class, we already discussed about a very important theorem, that is Pythagoras theorem. So that is the 2.8 theorem, I think. So now, once again I'd like to tell you the statement of that theorem. The statement is, the square of in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So this is the statement for previous theorem, that is Pythagoras theorem. So now we're moving on one more theorem that is also very important, that is converse of Pythagoras theorem. So in this particular, or in this syllabus syllabus present in this year, particularly in this year, they are not mentioned. The proof of converse Pythagoras theorem is included in your syllabus. So that's why the proof of this particular theorem is not required for your examination point of view. So andre nimige ee proof Pythagoras converse Pythagoras theorem na proof na examination alli kedalla, because they are not mentioned in the syllabus section. Cut off syllabus alli bittidare. So now converse of AAA similarity criterions are also not included. So alli AAA criterion alli two converse theorems barutte, two alternative theorems for AAA criterion barutte, avu kuda include agiralla. AAA similarity criterion onde irodu. So now, and BPT, converse BPT is also there, BPT is also there, and areas of similar triangle theorem is also included, and Pythagoras theorem is also included, but converse Pythagoras theorem is not required or not important for your examination point of view, but you should know about the proof of that one also, because that is also very important and interesting theorem, right? First of all, you all know about converse, right? I already told you the meaning of converse and how can we use that word in geometry, right? So now we should prove the regular theorem in reverse manner. So that's it. So that is called it as converse part, right? So now we don't have much time to talk about these kind of informations. That's why we leave those informations and we're moving on the theorem here. So that is converse of Pythagoras theorem. You just take down converse of Pythagoras theorem. I think this one is 2.9, right? 2.9 theorem. So now, what is the definition or statement of converse of Pythagoras theorem? We know that converse means reciprocal or reverse. That's why we already know about the statement of Pythagoras. What is the statement for Pythagoras theorem? In a right angle triangle, first of all, we already know about the triangle is a right angle, and the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So this is the condition here. But what about the reciprocal or reverse statement for that? So the reverse statement is, you just state like this: if the square on the longest side of a triangle, or you may call it as hypotenuse, right? Longest side in a right angle triangle means it is also called it as hypotenuse. If the square on the longest side of a triangle is equal to the sum of the squares on the other two sides, then those two sides contain a right angle. That is very important. In that particular statement, they are given in a right angle triangle, but here by using right angle triangle we can easily find out the statement like AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square in Pythagoras theorem statement. But here we already know about that condition. Square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides is also, we already know that statement. By using that statement, you should prove that triangle contains a right angle. So that is called as reverse theorem or converse theorem, right? Andre ನಾವು Pythagoras theorem ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಂಗಲ್ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ AC ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು AB ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ BC ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ AC ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು AB ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ BC ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ AC ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು AB ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ BC ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನು Pythagoras theorem ಹೋಲ್ಸ್ಕೋಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. Now we're moving on the theorem here. You just take down that theorem. The statement for that theorem is, if the square on the longest side, or you may call it as hypotenuse, right? If the square of the hypotenuse, or you may call it as longest side of the triangle is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides, sum of the square of the other two sides, then those two sides contain a right angle triangle. Contain right angle. So this is the statement for converse of Pythagoras theorem. ಸೊ ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು, ಈ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, AC ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು AB ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ BC ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನೌ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಒನ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ದಟ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ಈಸ್, you just consider this one. Sorry. You just consider a triangle that is ABC. So ABC is a triangle. In this particular triangle, which belongs to AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಫ್, ಅದು ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೈಪೋಟಿನಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಈ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟೂ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ ಡಾಟಾ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್, ಇನ್ ಡಾಟಾ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ in triangle ABC we know that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, right? This is the given data or given information in this particular statement. So now we are going to prove what we are going to prove here. Angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. Why we consider angle ABC is equal to 90 degree? Because in the given statement AC is the hypotenuse. That's why we should prove angle B is equal to 90 degree. So some construction is required. That's why we should construct like this. Draw perpendicular on AB draw perpendicular on AB, draw perpendicular on AB at B, select a point D on it, select a point D on it, then join both the points, we get DB is equal to BC. DB is equal to BC. You just draw a perpendicular like this. This is perpendicular. That's why we should mark a right angle here. And join, mark that point as D. So then join DA and DB. You will get another right angle, sorry, remaining triangle is called it as right angle triangle, but we don't know the this particular triangle. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಇದು ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಡಿ ಬಿ ನ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಎ ಬಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಸೊ ನೌ we moving on the proof of this theorem. You just observe, this is also, it has a simple proof. So in triangle or in right angle triangle ABD, right, ABD is a right angle triangle, ABD, according to Pythagoras theorem, angle ABD is equal to 90 degree. According to Pythagoras theorem, AD square is equal to AB square plus BD square. This is equation number 1, right? So this is equation number 1, but from the given data or from the given information, we know that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. BC square. So this is called it as equation number 2. From comparing both the equations, by comparing both the equations, compare 1 and 2, we get here, you just observe the proof here only, AD square is equal to AC square. How you will get AD square is equal to AC square? ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬಂತು ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ AD square is equal to AC square? Because we know that AB square and AB square both are same, but BD square is not equal to BC square. But you just observe in the construction section, after taking BD as perpendicular on AB, then this is equal to BC. They are given here, BD, length BD is equal to BC. So that's why BD is equal to BC. This is equal symbol. That's why AD square is equal to here LHS of RHS of both the equations are cancelled out. Then we'll get AD square is equal to AC square. So now square get cancelled out. Then AD is equal to AC. So now you just compare triangle ABC and right angle triangle ADB. You just compare these two triangles, we get here in this triangle BD is equal to or DB is equal to BC. We already know about in the proof section. Proof all avare kottidru, sorry, construction section all avare kottidru. That's why DB is equal to BC anta baradvi. So next we know that AD is equal to AC here. Illi already prove ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, AD is equal to AC. So now one more side is there, that is AB is equal to AB. This is called it as common side of both the triangles. Therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADB. What about congruent triangles? We know that each and every corresponding angles are equal, as well as each and every corresponding sides are also equal. That's why it is called it as congruent triangles. So in the given data, we know that in a right angle triangle ABD, angle ABD is equal to, here angle ABD is equal to angle ABC, because these two are corresponding angles. both are equal to 90 degree according to CPCT. Corresponding parts of a congruent triangles, you should remember the theorem CPCT in a 9th standard, right? So this is the proof of converse of Pythagoras theorem. Angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. So this is the simplest or simple proof of converse of Pythagoras theorem. Once again, I'd like to tell you the statement of this converse of Pythagoras theorem. If the square of the hypotenuse of the triangle, this is triangle, is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides, then those two sides contains right angle. So andre ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೈಥಾಗರಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು, ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಅದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೈಪೋಟಿನಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಟೂ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಹೈಪೋಟಿನಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಲಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅನ್ನ better you just take down that as longest side, because we don't know this is a right angle triangle, right? So that's why you better take down that as a longest side itself. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರೆಯೋದೇ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಥವಾ ಅದೇ ಕರೆಕ್ಟು? ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗಿದು ರೈಟ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಲಾಂಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ yes, of course that is hypotenuse, but in this particular situation we should consider longest side because we don't know ABC is a right angle triangle. Then finally we get the answer, that is ABC is also a right angle triangle, because of course ABC should be a right angle because this particular statement belongs to only for right angled triangles. I hope you all understand the solution or proof of the converse of Pythagoras theorem. So this is not important for your examination point of view, but you should remember or you should keep it this proof in your mind. So this helps or it helps us to understand some more problems regarding to this particular theorem. So that's it for today's class. We will meet you in the next class. Thank you.